Hello everybody and welcome to Yu Yu Hakusho 100% Maji Battle. I recorded a video prior to this. I did two multis and I gave my first opinions, and I threw that video in the bin because A, the pool sucked, and B, I feel like the knee-jerk reaction sort of introduction to the game, trying to get it up on the first day. We do that a lot, and I've got another video just like that coming out soon, which it's interesting. But with this game, I wanted to give it a fair chance, so I played it a bit. I kind of went in blind. I didn't want to. On all the other games, I'm like, on Jumputi, on Ori Collection, I say all the other games. That's two games, Robert. I'm kind of I'm translating stuff for people, and on this game, I just didn't want to try that hard. I just wanted to play and enjoy it and not think about it too much. I'm not going to make guides for this game. I'm not going to make translations for this game. I'm just going to play and enjoy it. And now I'm going to give you my honest opinions after, I think it's 5 days of playing it, or thereabouts. This is my day one account. And what you can see, based on my team, we're a bit lacking in places, but I have got two multis to do, so there's that. Let me give my proper opinions on what I think of the game so far. So, first off, let's talk about the characters. So let's click this one. I think this is the character log, and you can see all of them here. You can also see all the supports here. So, what do I think about the roster so far? I think, when you think about a game like Bleach Brave Souls, Bleach is quite a long series. It has so many characters. There's a lot of wiggle room there, and they've also over time done stuff like seasonal versions of characters and special event versions of characters. You've got a lot of space. Yu Yu Hakusho, if you don't know, is a very short series. When you compare it to stuff like One Piece and Dragon Ball and Bleach, even if you compare it to Hunter x Hunter, which is kind of like, its little brother series, I think Hunter x Hunter has more characters, and there's more wiggle room there. Speaking of which, there is a Hunter x Hunter game coming out soon. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Maybe I'll do a separate video on that, I don't know. But looking at this character log, you can already see a lot of the main cast. Now, obviously, alternate versions of characters is going to be a thing, and to see a character like a Yoko Kurama or something like that, they're going to come eventually. And there's still quite a few characters that haven't been included. But what it means is, in the starter pool is a guaranteed 5-star. There are 12 possible 5-stars in there, and you look at that list, and there's only... The only ones that stand out to me as, major characters... I'm not saying the other characters aren't major to the series, but to me, Kuwabara, Genkai, Toguro, to me, are characters that you could put them anywhere and people will go, oh yeah, that's them from Yu Yu Hakusho. They'd get that. The rest, less so, but, that's whatever. And they left Hiei, Kurama, and Yusuke for the actual gacha. I think there's a lot of room to make this work, though. Even with a limited roster, I think there is a lot of room to make it work, because they've shown, by releasing this many characters from the get-go, that they have the intention to do stuff like Bleach Brave Souls does, where they have the event characters, they have the multiple versions of characters, and we've seen K-Lab bring in completely original Bleach content into the game. So, seeing completely original designs from Yu Yu Hakusho in this game, maybe for anniversaries and stuff, that could happen, and that could actually be really cool. There's so many places you can go with it. I'm still not sure if this is the limit. I don't know if 5-star is going to be the limit. I feel like maybe not. We'll have to wait and see. If I remember correctly, Bleach Brave Souls didn't release 6 stars until later. and then added stuff to 6 stars later, like link slots, like level 200, whatever. So where they could go from here, sky's the limit. It really is. In terms of the character arts, considering these are starter characters, these arts are very clean. If you've ever had to make a video on Yu Yu Hakusho, you will know that there's a very limited amount of good renders from this series. They really aren't that many. Now, look at all this. Look at all of them. Now, what I will say is, in the game files, they kind of got split into the mask and the actual character art. So, it's if you don't have much experience with Photoshop, it'll be a little bit more difficult for you. If you do, tons of character arts right there for you. I personally will be using these even in videos that are not about 100% Maji Battle, because they do look really good. And if it's anything like Bleach Brave Souls, which is, you know, it's the only other K-Lab game that I consistently play. The only other one I actually played was the Love Live game. Oh, wait, no, I did play the original Yu Yu Hakusho game, to be fair, but that was fucking garbage. I think there is a lot of room to embellish these arts in the future. You know, we've seen, like, Christmas and New Year's versions, and Setsubun festivals and stuff like that, versions of the characters. So I don't know, I think there's a lot of, like I said, even though they've got a really small roster, if they're willing to try stuff like that, take risks like that, I think that could be really beneficial, and that could make this game a bit more engaging. We haven't got anything for like the end of month gacha, which is what we normally have on Bleach Brave Souls. I feel like this game is going to wait at least until mid-September before it releases any new gacha. That's fine, because I'm going to be wasting my orbs here anyway. And yeah, we've had a bunch of stuff on. I'm not going to go, like I said, I'm not going to do the news for this game. I'm not going to go through it all, but I've had a lot of stuff when the game started to keep you engaged. In terms of gameplay, I'm going to put some gameplay on the screen of me playing it. I think it's pretty cool. The only thing, and I said this in my first video that I didn't release, but it still applies here. The only thing I have an issue with is the character animations sometimes look a bit... I can't put it into words. They just look strange. They're not bad. Like, if you look at the sprites, they're really well done. There's just something a bit off about them sometimes, and I can't quite put my finger on it. I don't think that's fair to criticize the game fully because of that, because if I can't even put it into words, it's probably not that big a deal. And the character arts themselves are fantastic, so there's no problem. But there's just something there that I'm not too sure about. In terms of the gameplay, it's pretty standard for a gacha game, and I don't dislike it. It reminds me a bit of the Fairy Tail game, but the Fairy Tail game severely lacked in certain places for me, so I struggled to get along with it. And Fairy Tail's another example of a game not afraid to do special editions of characters, not afraid to do multiple versions of characters, etc, etc. So I expect big things of this game. If you don't know, Yu Yu Hakusho is, despite its short length, is super popular. If you consider, like, top, I don't know, 20, 30 Shonen Jump series of all time, it's up there, and there's only a few series as short as this one that would be up there. I can only think off the top of my head of Slam Dunk and Yu Yu Hakusho. There are probably more, and Slam Dunk is obviously a little bit more popular, but especially in the West, this is the important part, especially in the West, Yu Yu Hakusho is very big. So people asking, will there be a global release? They always ask me this for Ori Collection, they always ask me for Jump Hootie, for Jump Stadium, for everything. And I say, no, it will not happen. For this game, yes, it can happen, and it very well might happen. You've just got to support the game. That's all you can do. I'm not saying invest a shitload of money or anything like that, but when new stuff comes out on Twitter, retweet it. When maybe you can reply to it as well in English, and they'll see there's a lot of foreign responses, you know? If you do want to spend on the game, then do spend on the game. If you just want to play the game, if you just want to encourage your friends to play the game, that's perfectly fine. Do that too. But if you want a global release, you need to show that there's a big following for it. And I'm hoping that some of the bigger YouTubers, because we're tiny compared to some of the people that I think are playing this game. I don't know how many of them have done videos on it, but there's some much bigger YouTubers who are definitely playing the game, and I'm hoping they're going to release a lot of content about it, because that is going to help put it out there that English-speaking player bases are interested in this game. So, I've waffled on for a bit there. How long was that? Ooh, 10 minutes! Just over the 10-minute mark. Well, we've got summons as well, so it's going to be longer than that. I hope this video was a bit better than my original, but I won't know until I've edited it. Okay. Let's jump into some summons. We have... This is the daily free single, which I've already done. So, that's no good. We're going to be summoning on this banner, which is just rate ups for those characters. Oh, no, go back. The three in the middle, as we talked about, Yusuke, Hiei, Kurama, those are the 3 5 stars that are not available in the starter gacha, so that's why they're rated up in this one. And at the side, Botan and... forgot her name, Yusuke's childhood friend, they are supports. So they are also 5 stars, but they're not 5-star characters, but supports are really good. Supports are really good. You're going to have to forgive me for like, forgetting characters' names, because I've kind of got my plate full remembering all the character names for all the other games we play, especially fucking Ori Collection and Jumputi. But I'm going to learn these. I'm going to play this game and I'm going to learn these, just like I did with Bleach. And I'm going to rewatch Yu Yu Hakusho at some point. I say rewatch. I read it. I read the whole thing, but I never watched it. So I might watch it this time. I don't know. We'll see. Let's jump in. Actually, we got some tickets first. We got 6 tickets. I don't know what the rates are like on these tickets. I don't think there's a way to see. So we just gotta hope for the best. As for animations, I don't really know what any of them mean, except I think if you see Toguro come up, I think that's a guaranteed 5-star. I think. We didn't get Toguro. I don't think we got a 5-star. Maybe it's not even guaranteed 5. Maybe it's like you need Toguro to even get a 5-star. So a lot of these aren't going to be any good to me, except I can see we've got a dupe of the monster version of Hiei, which we do actually use in our current team. Not that he particularly has good synergy or anything with my team, but you know, you kind of got to take what you can get, really. I still haven't quite worked out a dupe system. I just know that there is one. I'm in the Discord and I'm gonna learn what those guys are saying. They're doing news coverage, they're doing translations, they're doing data mining, they're doing all that good stuff. I'm gonna link their Discord. Do join it. It is gonna have a lot of content in there. And let's fuck it. Let's just jump into the multi. We're not doing any singles because that would be a mistake. I think that would definitely be a mistake. So I'm pretty sure what he says when that scrolls down is he's talking about Genkai. But I don't know. Oh, that looked fucking awful. Am I? Oh no. Oh no. No. Okay, well, we got Kurama at least. So now I've got one of each of the main characters. None of them 5-star. Well, except Genkai if you count her, I guess. None of the main 4 5-star. My god. From what I've heard, the rates are not what you'd call generous, but I think that's a bit unfair for it. I don't know. Let's just do the last multi. I'm hoping I can somewhat edit this video into not awful. We'll see. I think the tournament background is what you want. But I could be entirely wrong. I don't think that means anything. I think it has to break the roof anyway. We didn't get Toguro again. Oh, we got Yusuke. Okay, that's a 5-star. I'm certain of it. Or am I? We did get one. That's Kurama, isn't it? It's gotta be. Again, forgive me for not remembering that weird Yusuke cone. We actually got Toguro there. Which I didn't know there was a 3-star one, so there you go. We actually got our first... This is our 4th multi, remember. This isn't our 2nd multi, this is our 4th multi. Our first 5-star, we got Kurama. Not too mad. Not too mad at all. That's pretty decent. And I'm definitely not doing any more summons on this beginner banner, because holy fuck, these rates are not good. So what's that? One out of 40 was a 5-star. I could just be, again, you know, bad luck does factor into it. But that's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to bring you more 100% battle content. I don't know. Should I call it 100%? I'm going to bring you more Maji battle content. There you go. I don't know what we're going to be doing with any other games we might be picking up, but we'll see. But yeah, see you guys next time.